Hey everybody, thanks for stopping in. I don't do dessert recipes very often, but today I'm going to try to make a strawberry pie. This one's no bake and it's only 4 ingredients, so let's get started. So these are my ingredients. I have a pre-made pie crust. This one's shortbread. The recipe I saw they use graham cracker crust, but I think this one will be fine. It's what I happen to have. And a 3-ounce package of Jello that I have to make. And it called for 8 ounces of Cool Whip, but I was able to get twice as much of the store brand for 30 cents more, so I'm going with that. And then I have to cut up these berries, and about half go into the Jello and Cool Whip mix in the pie, and then the rest go on top. So let's get started and make the Jello first. Okay, I'm making my strawberry Jello here. I've already dumped it into the bowl. And I'm just following the instructions on the package, which is 1 cup of boiling water. So we'll get that in there. And I'll just mix this until it's all dissolved. And then I'll add 1 cup of cold water. And I'm using a metal bowl because I'm going to put it into the fridge to let it cool down. And I think the metal will cool faster. And while that's cooling, I'll go ahead and get my strawberries cut up. I cut up about half of those berries, and it doesn't say to do this, but I think I'm just going to sprinkle a little sugar over them just to make sure they're nice and sweet. And as soon as the Jello's cool, we'll be back. My Jello is ready. I just pulled it out of the fridge. Well, actually, I put it in the freezer for a few minutes, and it's nice and firm now. So we'll go ahead and dump our strawberries in there. And then I'm supposed to put half this container of Cool Whip topping. This looks like a lot of filling for a 6-ounce pie crust. I just went and checked the recipe to make sure that it was a 6-ounce pie crust, and it was, but I guess we'll see if this fits. If it doesn't, then I guess we'll just have a little left over. That filling tastes really good. Whether it's all going to fit in this 6-ounce pie crust, I don't know, but let's see what happens here. Well, I don't know if it's all going to make it. I think there's going to be a little left over. That's alright, I can just eat that. Yeah, all that's not going to fit in there. I followed the recipe exactly, but there's quite a bit left over. But you know what? That's alright, because we can eat that. Now I'm supposed to cover this up and put it into the fridge for a few hours. So let me do that, and we'll be back in a little later on. My pie has chilled for a few hours, and I decorated the top with a few berries. I really didn't feel like it needed more than that because there's quite a few in the filling. And that filling is awesome. We've been eating it out of the bowl and it's so good. So let me try to cut that and see if I can put some on a plate, and we'll take a bite of the pie itself. Alright, I sliced a piece and it didn't come out too neat, but I'm not too worried about that. I just want to see how it tastes with this crust here. This is really good. This is an excellent recipe, and that shortbread crust goes really well with this. So I'll list all the ingredients in the description, and hopefully you guys will try this one because this one is awesome. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.